What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham news update. Now in this video I'm going to be showing off a ton of new screenshots for the game, as well as also talk about some brand new characters that were just revealed. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so this first screenshot shows off the Arrow version of Green Arrow from the Arrow DLC pack, which comes with the Season Pass. And he just looks so awesome here. I mean, I can already tell I'm going to be playing as this version of Green Arrow probably all the time. I mean, he just looks, it's just brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant and a really nice remake of the Arrow TV show costume. Now, you can probably see here that he's actually on the island because with the Arrow DLC pack, of course, you get a load of characters, you get some vehicles, but you also get a brand new mission which is set on the island from the TV show. So basically, it's really cool, this actually. It's going to be narrated from beginning to end by none other than Arrow himself, Stephen Amell. So Stephen Amell not only voices Green Arrow, but he's also going to narrate the mission, which is pretty cool. You will visit many familiar locations. I won't spoil it because Arrow is such a show you just cannot spoil, so I won't say what locations. But let's just say if you know a lot about Arrow, then you'll know what locations you're going to visit on the island. You'll be able to participate in archery challenges. Basically what that means is there'll be some little times in the game where you'll actually have to use your archery to get to certain places, I imagine. And you'll also take on the island's many enemies. Some of them I think they said would be landmines and things, so that's pretty cool. So not just, NPCs, actual dangers on the island. So it's going to have a real Arrow feel to it, that like the island is absolutely dangerous. Another thing that was announced for the Arrow DLC pack is that you'll be playing as Slade and Oliver on the island. Now it says Slade and Oliver. I'm not sure if that means Oliver as in that you get another version of Oliver Queen but like without his costume, and maybe it's like the version of him on the island, or maybe you just get the Green Arrow version. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, the mission takes place on the island and you play as Oliver and Slade. And Slade actually has the ability to disguise himself as a bush to get past guards, which is basically similar to how Cyborg can turn into a washing machine. So yeah, guys, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a lot of great information about the DLC pack. I still really want to see, what other characters look like in the DLC pack, because we just keep seeing, Green Arrow screenshots. I want to see how Slade looks, Roy Harper, Black Canary, all of them. I really hope to see them real soon. Here we get yet another screenshot for Meister. He's had quite a lot of screenshots already. So as you can see here, he looks pretty evil. He looks like, look at his face. He looks like he's about to destroy the world with his music. He's probably going to play some really bad music and just break everyone's ears. But yeah, he looks like he's a very strange character, I've got to admit, but I am excited to play as him and see what he can do and things. And I think he's going to be, he's a great addition to the LEGO games. Like if I saw him in, say, like the Arkham games, I'd be a little confused, unless they could make it work, because Rocksteady can easily make any character work, really. But like if you saw him in that, I'd be a little confused. But the LEGO games are all about fun, it doesn't matter if it makes sense. You can have a really well-known character and a dark character like Deathstroke, and then you can put a really silly one in like Meister. So I think it doesn't really matter if it's a silly character or not, because it's the LEGO games. It's all about fun. That's all that matters. Here we get another awesome look at Duck Dodgers, aka the Green Lantern. Now, if you all remember, when this was announced the other day, I was like, really? Why? Why is he in this game? But then I thought, after the video, I thought, you know what, there's no point saying that. Let me actually look into the character. So I went on YouTube to see if anyone uploaded any videos of maybe the animated series he was from or something. And they did, and I watched a few clips, and I like it. I do. I think it was hilarious. I think it was a really cool character. It's really funny, and I definitely think, like I said before, the LEGO games are all about fun, so who better than the Green Lantern to actually be added to the game? So yeah, I definitely think it's a really cool addition, and to see him, with the rest of the Green Lanterns, teaming up with them, that's going to be a lot of fun, and, just flying around the open world, like flying around Oa as the Green Lantern, that is going to be a lot of fun. Here we see Mr. Conan O'Brien in what looks to be, I would probably say, the Justice League Watchtower, which, if it is, then it looks really awesome. It might be somewhere else, but that's just my guess. Now, one thing I wanted to mention about Conan O'Brien is if you've watched, his show, or you watched it like me on YouTube, then you'll know that DC Comics did actually create a superhero based on him, and it was, I think it was the Flaming Sea, that was it. I don't know if he's in the game, but if Conan O'Brien can transform into the Flaming Sea in this game, that would be hilarious and awesome. Seriously, I would absolutely love it if he can do that. All I really need to do is give him the same transformation as Superman, where he jumps in the telephone box. If not, they could do something else, I guess, to make it more unique, but honestly, I don't care. Just allow him to be able to turn into the Flaming Sea, and that character will be worth so much more, because I don't know what Conan O'Brien will be able to do, because, you know, with, like, Kevin Smith, he has that, he has this gun, and it's, like, it's kind of like a sonic gun where he shouts into it, and it destroys everything, like a speakerphone, you know, because he shouts a lot. That's why they added it. So I don't see how Conan O'Brien, like, I don't understand what his abilities would be in the game. So if he can transform into the Flaming Sea, awesome. You know, that would be the best way to make that character more useful in the game. Here we see a nice screenshot of Conan O'Brien interviewing Mr. Adam West. These two just look so cool. I mean, I know they're just normal people in real life, but I still kind of like it. I've eased into it now. I do like that Conan O'Brien is in the game, and like I said, if he can transform into this Flaming Sea, then I'm going to play him probably more than I would, you know, more than I thought I would play at least. And Adam West, you know, really cool. I don't know what his abilities will be when you just play as Adam West, but his Batman, you know, the 1960s sections of the game look incredible. They look so much fun, and I just cannot wait to play them. And I actually saw a little clip online where he threw the Batarang. I think what was it? I think it was in the trailer, the cast trailer. Yeah, he threw a Batarang as the Adam West Batman, and it comes back to you. But instead of him catching it like really cool style, like how the New 52 Batman does in the game, it actually hits him in the face. So it's more. It's not just a skin, you know, it's like I said with the Batman Beyond DLC pack, they're not just, you know, giving you a different Batman costume. These are actually different versions of Batman, which all have their different sets of abilities. So, yeah, it's very true to the characters, definitely. Alright, so now we can talk about the actual new characters that were just revealed for the game. So, first off, we have Meister Black. Now, when I first heard about this character, I thought, Meister Black, that's got to be some sort of British character. And then I actually found the image of him, and yes, you know, his t-shirt just said it all. I was like, I knew he was British, because I've never seen this character before until today. So basically, this character first appeared in 2001 as the leader of the elite team of superpowered anti-heroes. His powers include telekinesis and telepathy. Now, so he should be a really fun character to play as, and very overpowered. I've heard online that he's quite a strong character, so I imagine he'll be really fun to play as. And what I think is really cool about this is, like I said, he's a British character, and you know, Traveller Tales is of course a British developer, and they just love putting little British things in their Lego games. You can see tons of it. If you go through and play the Lego games again, you'll notice loads of cool little things. I think K9 from Doctor Who is in Lego Batman 1, I think. And of course, with Lego Marvel, we had I think, was there a TARDIS Easter egg? There might have been. And of course we had the characters, which was Captain Britain and Union Jack. So they love having a little bit of British humour in the game. Plus, in Lego Batman 3, not only do you get to play as Meister Black, but there's also a double-decker bus, which of course you'll see in London, which is actually on the moon, which is in free roam. So you can actually drive a double-decker bus from London on the moon. That's pretty crazy, and you know, it's Traveller Tales' humor, you know, it's expected now, but it's still brilliant to see, definitely. Next up, we have Toyman. Now, Toyman is a long-serving villain in the DC universe. He is known best to use toys and toy-inspired weapons to commit crimes, such as explosive teddy bears and acid-spurting water pistols. He's not a very nice guy, is he? No way, definitely not. I'm not sure what his abilities are in-game, it's just that's what it says that he can do in the comics, but I do hope he has explosive teddy bears, because that sounds awesome, you know, just throwing explosive teddy bears around the watchtower and just blowing everything up, that sounds like a lot of fun. I like his design. It's very, you'd think he's just a nice guy, but then he just, he gets out his acid-spurting water pistol. So, yeah, he's not a nice guy at all. But I like his design, and I think he's going to be really cool. We don't really know if he's in the story or not. I think now we kind of know everyone that's in the story. I imagine Darkseid will probably pop up in the story, maybe at the end or something. But for now, we pretty much know everyone in the story. And I think characters like, Manchester Black, Toyman, etc. I think they are just for free play that you'll probably run into in the open world or something. Next up, we have the Trickster, best known as the Flash's nemesis. Trickster has a range of gadgets which allow him to perform incredible feats, including walking on thin air. So he sounds like a really fun character to play as, actually. Honestly, I don't know a lot about him, and the information there is basically, I think, from the comics. So I'm not sure if he'll be able to walk on thin air in the game, but if he can, awesome. And I'm definitely excited to see what he can do. I like his costume. It's very different from what we're used to seeing. Again, I'm not sure if he'll appear in the story. I think it's probably just a character you run into in free play. Since he's one of the Flash's nemesis, I think it would be really cool, because I'm pretty sure they had this in Lego Batman 2. I think if you play as Green Lantern in Fort Sinestro, you got an achievement, and if you play as another character in Fort, that character, you get an achievement. I really hope they come back in this, because that'd just be really cool. Like, playing as, the Flash versus the Trickster, you should get an achievement for that. I think that'd be really fun. And then, of course, once you defeat the Trickster as the Flash, you unlock the Trickster to be able to buy. Alright, so last but not least, here we have Composite Superman, which is a very unexpected villain announcement. Now, this character is basically half Superman and half Batman, and is apparently one of the toughest foes the two of them have ever had to face off with. So it's pretty cool to see him being playable in this game. Now, this information is from Wikipedia that I'm about to tell you, but basically he has a ton of abilities, and I thought, although some of this could be wrong, because, Wikipedia can't really be trusted, and it can be edited by anyone, I still thought, it allows you to speculate on how many abilities he will actually have in-game, because from this list, I could probably tell that he will be a very powerful character. So listen to this, okay? So he has the ability to grow into a giant size, to shrink, to divide into three people, the ability to fire lightning bolts, generate heat and light, make things super lightweight, make things super heavy, the ability to consume absolutely anything, the ability to turn invisible, inflate into a large ball, stretch any part of his body, shapeshift, telepathy, 12th level intelligence, magnetic powers, X-ray vision that could see through anything, and the ability to transmute elements. So he is a very, very powerful character, and I hope he has at least a few of those things, because it'd be really cool to have, all the, he could be able to hack computers like Batman and have the strength of Superman, but then of course have, Plastic Man's, stretchy arms and things, and maybe he could have Beast Boy's transformations, like when you jump in the water you turn into a shark or something. There's so many possibilities for that character, and I actually think he's probably now one of my most anticipated characters to play as. He's not the one that I really want to play as the most, but seeing that list just makes me hope how many abilities he will have. I mean, you just have to guess, I mean, who knows what TT have put in, but I definitely know that he'll be a very powerful and very fun character to play as in the game. Alright guys, so I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for lots more news on LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.